Hola YouTube! It's Cherise here. It is December 5th, Tuesday. Yesterday felt like the longest day. I was so tired because I stayed up kind of late last night. I was just like so excited for my birthday. I'm sure, I'm sure some of y'all still feel that way. I don't know. I always get excited for my birthday, even if I don't have plans or anything in particular that I'm going to do. I don't know, I just get excited for getting older because I see getting older as a good thing. It's not a negative thing at all, in my opinion, no matter how old you're getting. I don't see it as a negative thing. So, we're going to be trying out a few new products in this video. A few, maybe just one. I don't know. Let's get into it. Let me tell you what's already on my face. So I already did my foundation and my eyebrows. I really like the way that my brows came out today. And the foundation I have on is the LA Colors Truly Matte Long Wear High Pigment Foundation. I actually really... Nola just literally just got up, ran off the bed randomly. I actually really like this foundation. The only thing is that this shade is a little bit too light for me, so I've been using it in the center of my face, and on the outside of my face, I like to go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in shade 450. So this is the shade Mahogany, the deepest shade in this foundation. And it's super full coverage and gives such a beautiful finish. Like, I really like this. So I put this in the center, put this around the perimeter, and again, I have shade 450 in the Fenty Beauty. And I'm like over halfway done with the Fenty Beauty. I feel like I have like 25% left in here. I've really been wearing this foundation a lot because I really like the finish of it. I love the soft matte finish. I love how it dries down. I love how it has like more of a natural look to it, even though you can build it up to full coverage. So yeah, these have really been looking really nice for every day. So this is kind of my go-to right now. And this is super long wearing. I've already worn it for 8 hours. So today I'm doing like a second wear test. So we'll say I put it on at 5:30 because it's 5:29 right now. And I'll keep it on for 12 hours today and we'll see how oily it gets and things like that. But yeah, so far so good. I like this. If you can find your shade. Unfortunately, this is the darkest one and it's too light for me. So if you're a little bit lighter than me, then you probably can wear this all over your face. Excuse me, my nose is running. I still feel pretty good. I've been like going through weird stomach things now. Like, I don't feel sick like coughing or flu or anything like that anymore. It's more like smells bother me and like I just don't want to eat, or like there's only certain things I want to eat. I don't know, I've been really weird with like food as of late and like smells and still kind of feeling nauseous. I don't know, it's weird. I feel pretty good right now. I got my coffee. I realized that I can't drink that much coffee and water in the morning because then I really have to pee on the way to school. And I like legit had to stop. I was literally like 5 minutes away from school, but I had to pee so bad I had to stop at McDonald's and pee yesterday morning. Back to the makeup. So those are the foundations I have on. I really like the way they look together. And the color match is actually really beautiful with my body. On camera it looks a little bit lighter, but in person it looks awesome. Then I set it with the Coty Airspun loose powder in translucent extra coverage. Love this powder. You guys already know this is my holy grail top favorite powder for setting my makeup. And then I went and I did my brows with my Wet n Wild retractable eyeliner pencil, what I normally use to do my brows. And so now let's move on to the new products. I'm still feeling pretty tired from yesterday. I went to bed really early, but we're gonna go ahead and finish up the face. And I said, why not go ahead and try out the LA Colors since I'm wearing their foundation. Let me try out this LA Colors So Cheeky Blush and Highlight Palette. So we're gonna do something really simple with the eyes. I haven't figured that out yet, but let's just go ahead and finish up the face. Let me cut this tape. No, June. How you doing, girl? She's over here chewing up cardboard. She loves to chew up cardboard boxes. She loves to destruct things, take stuff apart. She's so silly. I thought I cut this. I guess I didn't because it's still not opening. There we go. Pray for the teachers across America. I feel like we're dropping like flies by getting sick. Yeah, there's a few teachers at my school that are like in the hospital and stuff. The superintendent, he is out of the hospital. He's doing better. Praise God. We need him to do whatever superintendents do. So like people have recovered, but it's like as soon as a group recovers, a group gets sick and ends up in the hospital or homebound. So we're gonna go home with this palette, which is super duper pretty. I am really excited to use this. Wow, this is really pretty. Really, really, really pretty. All right, let's go in with the gold shade down here. Let's start with that. We're not gonna be too adventurous today. The gold shade down here, we're gonna use that as a highlight. I'm going to use this It's My Ray Ray in collaboration with BH Cosmetics brush, the number 4. I'm just gonna wipe it off because I'm sure there's highlighter already on it. And we're gonna take that gold highlighter and apply that to all the places I normally highlight. You can see these pimples have gotten smaller. I did a face mask yesterday to try and shrink them, and I left it on like overnight. Were there any on this side? This side's usually pretty smooth. So yeah, you can see those two have gotten significantly smaller, and I had that one under my chin. It's also gotten significantly smaller overnight. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. So we're just gonna add a little bit of highlight. I'm feeling very low-key today. I know that never happens with me and my makeup. So far when it comes to these highlighters, I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's easy to spread. The pigmentation is great. A little bit goes a long way. I don't feel like they feel any different than any other highlighters I have, which is why I normally don't like to splurge on high-end highlighters, but because it has been like my birth month and I've been, working hard at Ulta, I've been kind of, splurging on makeup and getting things I normally wouldn't get if I weren't working at Ulta. So yeah, I really like this highlighter. I think it's beautiful. Really, really pretty. Let's do the other side. No, legit. Hey, boo boo. She's got the cardboard in her mouth looking at me. And like when I call her name, she stops chewing. That's what's so funny. It's like she'll be chewing, 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 and then when I say her name, she'll just like hold it in her mouth and just look at me like this. Like she's been caught, even though she knows that she's not in trouble. Do you see this highlighter? Okay, LA Colors. This is a $6 palette with, you get 6 different shades of blush and highlighters combined. You can't beat that. I mean, that's beautiful. Of course, I'm kind of doing a little bit more on this side since it's nice and smooth and we don't have any skin issues on that side. This side's healing. Let's go ahead and do the bridge of the nose. Just my favorite place to highlight. I'm just literally rubbing the brush up and down the bridge of my nose. I need to pick up something to eat for lunch. I've been really bad about cooking my HelloFresh meals, which somebody suggested maybe it's that my HelloFresh meals are bad, but like I smell the meat and everything and inspect it, and I keep it refrigerated. Like it's not out or anything, so I don't think it's the meals that are making my stomach feel weird because I've been eating HelloFresh for over a month now, so I don't think that's what it is. I don't know. I think it might literally just be like the fact that I'm getting older. I know this sounds weird, but like I feel like every year around a life transition, like an age change or going back to school or starting a new job, something weird goes on with my body and then it like randomly goes away. So I feel like my stomach issues and like feeling nauseous and not wanting to eat certain things and certain smells making me not feel good are just a part of me turning 25, and in like a few weeks it's going to be gone. Like by the time we go back to school in January, it'll be gone. But yeah, I'm like, should I order a pizza for lunch or should I go pick up a salad? I really want a salad, but I kind of don't want to eat a salad because I didn't go out last night for my birthday with the Ulta girls. One of the girls had a school emergency. She's also a teacher. She teaches theater and like set building and sound and lights and all that. And their soundboard crashed, so she needed to like reprogram it, which takes a while, and so she wasn't going to be able to make it. So we rescheduled for tomorrow, for Wednesday night instead of Monday night. This is really pretty. I'm doing the brow bone now. So I didn't end up going out last night. Why did I want to tell you that? Oh, so I was looking at the menu and I really love like chicken Caesar salads or just a salad with chicken on it, which is kind of why I don't want to go get a salad before school today to eat for lunch, because I want to have a nice big salad for dinner Wednesday, and I don't want to do salad overload, even though I can't really overload on salad because I truly do love salad. Like, I really love salads a lot. I feel like that's why like Kim Thai is like sort of my spirit animal, because I love all the same foods that she loves. Korean barbecue, Japanese barbecue, just all the Asian foods. She likes ramen. I love ramen. She loves chicken Caesar salads. I love chicken Caesar salads. Like, I could live off chicken Caesar salad. I could eat that every single day of my life. Even just Caesar salad, especially the one from Wendy's, it's so good with that fresh cheese on it and the tomatoes. I love tomatoes. So good. All right, so we are highlighted. I think this looks beautiful. So let's try out a blush. There's some interesting shades in here. There's like a bright red. We're not going to do that one today. Let's go in with, I feel like this shade is interesting. Like, it's like a mauve-y kind of shade. That one right there. And maybe I'll mix in this shimmery blush. Is that supposed to be like a shimmer blush on top? Let's do it. What brush do I want to use? Let's use this BH Cosmetics in collaboration with It's My Ray Ray, the number 2 brush. This hairstyle is still going strong, but I really need to wash it. You know what? I'll wash it today after school, because I think it'll be a week today since it's been washed. And we'll figure out what protective style I do next. I might put it just like this again. Or I might twist my hair. I might put my hair in twist. Just depends on how I feel after school today. We had a staff meeting yesterday, so I was like super tired. I was just over it. But we don't have a staff meeting today. I don't have to work, so I'll probably put my hair in twist. Alright, let's go on with this blush shade. It's this one right here. Really pretty. Ooh, pigmentation looks good. It's on there. Oh yeah, that's really pigmented. That's really pretty. Y'all know I don't really wear blush like that. I'm not opposed to it though. I'm not anti-blush. That's really pretty. Can y'all see? It's like a very subtle color. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Wow, that's really pretty. And I like this brush for applying blush. Surprised I said that correctly on the first try. I know I've been struggling with my words lately. Yeah, this is really pretty. And this brush works great for applying blush. I'm using very light pressure to apply it. If you want more pigmentation, you can press and pat the blush on. My stomach is making all sorts of weird sounds. I always wonder if y'all can hear it, because I feel like it's quite loud, because the dog will look at me. Nola looks at me strange when my stomach makes sounds. But I'm like, yours make sounds too. It's like whatever I do is weird, but when it's happening to her, she acts like nothing's happening. So I look at her like she's crazy, the way she looks at me like I'm crazy. Nola June. Hey, pretty girl. You see the blush? I'm like building it up. It's really pretty. I love this shade. So I think this Hot and Spicy palette, that's what this one is called, the Hot and Spicy, is great for deeper skin tones. I feel like the colors are very complementary to deeper skin. Like the highlight shade, as you can see, is beautiful on deeper skin. It's a nice gold, and it's not super duper bright. It's coming off a little bit more champagne looking on camera than in person. It's more of like just gold, you know, like a gold highlighter. Like almost every other highlighter that every other brand has. And this blush shade is really pretty. All right, let's go into that more shimmering blush. Is that like a blush topper? I don't know what this one is. This bigger pan. I'm gonna take some of that and put it on top using the same brush. Oh yeah, it has yeah, it's giving like a glow to the cheeks. Yeah, that's pretty on top of all this. It's kind of the same shade as the blush, but like a metallic version or a shimmery version. So I'm just laying that on top. So now our cheeks are glowing. Brush kind of whatever's right here, whatever's left over. All right. I think that looks really pretty. We'll try out all the other shades. I still have 3 more shades I need to use. I used 3 today. We'll use the other 3 another day. If I can. Well, we might have to do the blushes separately because they're 2 totally different colors. But yeah, so far I really am enjoying this LA Colors So Cheeky palette. Again, the shade selection I have is called the Hot and Spicy. I think this is great. It's only $6. You get 6 different shades. You really can't beat that. The pigmentation is great, very blendable. It's buildable pigmentation, like it's not too much. I like it. Let's go ahead and finish up the eyes. We're gonna go into the It's My Ray Ray palette. I've been trying to use this, you guys know, to create looks. We're not gonna use any of her highlights or contours today. We're gonna go straight into the eyeshadows. And I'm trying to decide what kind of look do I want to do. What color have I not used yet? I haven't put Tiffany on my lid yet. I did Fairy Tale on the lid. I did Allison. I did Angel in the inner corner. I did Passion on my lower lash line. I haven't used Connie yet. I didn't use Mousse yet. Okay, I have an idea. I haven't used Spice or Midnight. So I'm almost done using all the shades here. Kind of, sort of. Not really. Kind of. So we're going to go in with the shade Mousse, which is this mid-tone brown right there. It's a cool tone brown. Right there. I'm going to put that into my crease using that brush I love from her collab. I can't remember what number it is. It's like number 6 or 8. That one's a little big. This is too big. I could probably use this though. That's really big. Not opposed to this though. It looks just like this, but it's a little smaller. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's the number 6. Again, taking that shade Mousse. It's a cool tone brown. Loading it up on the brush and applying that into the crease. Oh, I thought it wasn't going to show up on my skin. I was kind of concerned that it might not show up on my skin, but it actually is just a little bit. It's almost the exact same shade as my eyelid. I'm just going to put that all over. When I was walking my dog this morning, I felt like I was in a scary movie because of how thick and heavy the fog is outside right now. I'm just going to order a pizza for lunch, guys. I love pizza. The last time I ordered a pizza though, like half the pizza was like off of the pizza. The cheese and toppings were not on the pizza and like pieces were bent. It was like they dropped it while it was like freshly hot, because you know how like foods need to like settle so they can, like when food is freshly hot, it's more prone to like slide around and move. So you want to like let it set for a few minutes and like cool off so that it like settles into place. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. It was like literally, they just got out the oven, they just put it in the box and then dropped it. And then didn't look or check it and then delivered it to me. It was a hot mess. But we're going to give, you know, Pizza Hut of Ridgeland another chance to redeem themselves. We still ate it. Well, I still ate it. Did I share? I think I did share. I still ate it though. Alright, so you can't really tell, but it is in my crease. We're going to go on with a little bit of the shade called Midnight. It's like a deep gray matte shade. It's this one right there. Haven't used it yet. Midnight. Gonna put that in the crease using the same brush. Yeah, it's like a grayish brown shade. I'm gonna put that like on the outer portion of the crease. Okay, that did what I needed to do. And then we're gonna go with the shade Tiffany, which is that named after her mom? I can't remember. Was that her best friend or sister or somebody? I can't remember. We're gonna go with the shade Tiffany on the lid. It's a beautiful, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a pretty color. I'm just gonna say it's beautiful. And we're gonna apply that to the lid using the number 8 brush from the palette. It's like a flat brush. I already have some eyeshadow on it. The shimmers in here are super pigmented. It's kind of like a pinky orangey shade. Yeah, it kind of matches the packaging almost. It's a little bit darker than the packaging. It's really, really pretty though. Really, really, really pretty. I'm applying this, stopping at the crease. And I'm taking it like on 2/3 of my eye. I'm leaving the outer third with the midnight shade on it. So just the first 2/3 of my eyelid, stopping at the crease. If you can tell, I really, really like this palette. I really enjoy it. I think it is something that'll work on all skin tones, truly. And you can create a variety of looks. There are 14 matte shades, 7 shimmer shades, and then 3 highlighters, 3 contours. And I really, really like it. If you like warm tones, like I feel like it's very like, there's cool tones in here too, but it's like warm. It's good for everyday with pops of color. It's just really pretty. I don't feel like it's too out of the box though. For people that don't really like super creative looks or super colorful looks, I don't feel like it's too out of the box for those people. Which is why I think it'd be a great gift for any woman in your life that wears makeup and enjoys makeup. All right. I'm going to go back in with that midnight shade on that same brush. And I'm just going to add some more to the outer portion of my eye and to the crease. Going back into Mousse, the first shade we used, the very light brown, I'm going to blend that on the very edges, right on top with the same brush. Really pretty. Trying to decide what I want to put on the lower lash line. And in my inner corners. For my inner corners, we're going to use the shade Fairy Tale, which I think is the first shade I used from this palette. And we're going to use this number 9 brush. I haven't used this one yet. Fairy Tale is the really pretty gold shade right there. Gonna put that in the inner corners using this brush. This is a perfect brush for the inner corners. Yeah, this brush is bomb for the inner corners because it's so like precise. And it's dense but also flexible at the same time. And just the way that it's shaped is really good for the inner corners and the lower lash line. You can probably do liner with this brush too. Alright, so that's applied to the inner corners. I'm going to wipe the brush off. And I think I'm just going to put Tiffany in the center of my lower lash line. That's the shade that's on the lid, so I'm going to put Tiffany starting in the middle of the lower lash line using that same brush. And then I'm going to put Midnight, just wipe the brush off. Midnight, which is the shade we use to deepen up the crease in the outer V area on the outer portion. So it kind of mimics the lid on the lower lash line. And I'm just going to take a little bit of Tiffany on my finger and apply a little bit more to the lid just to blend it a little bit. I feel like I need to blend in the area where it joins up with Midnight. I need to blend that a little bit more. These shadows are very, very soft and buttery on the lid. All right, that's the eye look. Super easy, super simple, really, really pretty. I kind of want the gold in my inner corner to pop a little bit more, so I'm gonna layer Radiant, the highlight, the center highlight right there, Radiant. I'm gonna put that in my inner corners just to make it pop a little bit more, using that same brush. There we go. Just want to brighten it up a little bit. Alright, so we're done with the It's My Rare palette for today. I really like this look. I'm getting ready in a timely manner. I'm just going to throw on some clothes. Like, I'm just feeling very sluggish and tired today. Finish up this coffee. Gonna go on with L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. It's so funny, like how I started, for a short period of time, I was not even wearing eyeshadows to school anymore. Like, I had basically given up on eyeshadow. Y'all remember that phase I went through. And now that I'm working back in makeup again, it's like I'm back to, I guess, being myself, because I really do enjoy makeup. Y'all know I do. And like actually doing full looks and stuff, and highlighter and blush, and actually wearing eye makeup again. I feel like that was because I was being lazy and I fell into this rut of not waking up on time or like on a schedule, not putting myself on a strict schedule, and just trying to get as much sleep as possible because I was just tired. But honestly, waking up earlier and like waking up at the same time every day will give you more energy, even if you are technically getting less sleep. But being super inconsistent and constantly hitting the snooze is going to make you feel more tired. I feel like I should still stop and get like some Cheez-Its. I've been craving Cheez-Its. That's one thing I do want to eat are Cheez-Its. But I literally searched the entire elementary school, like all of the vending machines, to try and find some. There were none. And then I even went to the high school side. I literally left my school, which they're attached. Left my school, walked down the hall into the high school side, literally asking kids, do you know where I can find Cheez-Its? It was hilarious. And I went to like the high school band director and I was like, he didn't have a class, it was during his lunch. I was like, do you know where I can find some Cheez-Its? And he was like, why do you want Cheez-Its? I was like, it is my birthday and all I want is a bag of Cheez-Its. They are 85 cents and I cannot find them. And then he felt really bad because he forgot my birthday. And they're like really big on birthdays. All the music teachers here like usually get pranked. They take you out for dinner. But of course, I'm new. I'm the newest, and I haven't really been talking about my birthday like that. And I haven't seen them in a long time because I have 2 jobs and I work a lot. And so they like totally forgot that it was my birthday. Like, totally forgot. So I didn't get pranked. My car was not wrapped in spring wrap. I did not find over 1,000 pieces of gum in my classroom. These are some of the things that they have done this school year. I didn't get any of that, which is cool with me because that's stressful. Especially after that staff meeting. I want to go home. I do not want my car to be saran wrapped at all. But we're going to have a dinner, I guess, one of these days. At our spot that we go to. This mascara is amazing. You see my lashes? Look at that. But yeah, I was trying to find some Cheez-Its yesterday. I could not find them. So I just got an almond Hershey's bar. Or Hershey bar with almonds. But that was not like satisfying my taste buds because I wanted Cheez-Its. I did not want that. But since I'm getting a pizza today, I might not want Cheez-Its. It's like always like the last 15 minutes of lunch. I'm like, let me go get a bag of Cheez-Its. Now, isn't that random? It used to be I want a Snickers. I used to like want Snickers every day. The last 15 minutes of lunch, I was like, let me go get my Snickers. But it has turned into Cheez-Its. I think they're just a nice, salty, unhealthy, high fructose corn syrup snack that I just really love. I also like Whales. But I haven't been wanting Whales because Whales and Cheez-Its taste different. Whales to me are like the more richer version of a Cheez-It. Like they're more cheesy. They're like the big sister. More experienced, more well-rounded. That's how you know you're blessed when like the biggest issue you had was you couldn't find Cheez-Its. Like I'm so thankful for the life that I have and the life that I live. And I do not ever want to take it for granted. But yeah, the kids were laughing at me at the high school. They were like, this woman really wants some Cheez-Its. I was even asking teachers over there, which some of them know me. I'm sure they all recognize me because I go over there quite a bit. I'm sure they recognize me, but they don't really know who I am. They just know I work for the district. But I was even asking other teachers. I was like, do you know where I can find some Cheez-Its? They were laughing. But yeah, this is the look. I need to put on lip. I totally forgot I don't even have on a lip. I'm feeling real. What's this one? Let's put on Maple Kiss from Maybelline because it's the first lipstick I grabbed. That's right here. Oh yeah, that'll be pretty, really pretty with this look. It is like a deep corally brown nude. That's how I would describe this color. As you can see. And it goes with the eye look really well. So it works out. So this is the look. I'm loving the blushes. I'm loving the highlight. I'm loving the eyeshadow, the lipstick. I think this look came out really, really nice. So let me know what you think down below. Let me know if there's any products you want me to use, try out, anything like that. And I will see y'all in my next video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week and that you have a terrific Tuesday, wonderful Wednesday, thankful Thursday, fantastic Friday of working hard and making the world a better place. Yeah, let me get dressed and go. Do I want to get food? Do I want to treat myself to breakfast? Do I want to go to Waffle House and get some grits? I think I'm going to go to some hash browns. That sounds really good. And some eggs. Yeah, if I get dressed, I have time to go to Waffle House. Okay, I'm out. I really love Waffle House. I've been thinking about Waffle House a lot too lately. Cheez-Its and Waffle House. Yeah. I'm really simple. Like if a guy was like, you want to go on a date to Waffle House? I would have been real excited. But you know, no one wants to take me out, so it's okay. I'll take myself out. Okay, let me go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, YouTube.